Hello again, everybody. Another episode of Roll the Tape. We have Kate Kosobud. Is it Kosobud or Kosobud?
Kosobud.
Kosobud. All right, I said it correctly. Good for me. Senior defender, Moorhead High School, and a YHH Player of the Year finalist. Kate, you definitely had the longest drive down here. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Did you stop anywhere cool on the way?
Holiday.
Holiday? Yeah. Nice. What'd you get at Holiday?
Nothing.
What?
We just stopped to use the bathroom.
Oh, okay. All right. No coffees, no
I had
donuts
Starbucks
or anything?
in the morning on the way here.
I gotcha. We'll ask you about Starbucks in a few minutes when we get to 15 questions, 60 seconds. I'm going to have you walk me through your tape job. And you told me something very interesting before we started. You do a new tape job for every game?
Yeah.
That's wild, Kate.
I don't really think about it. I just, wherever the tape thinks it's going to set, it's going to set. It's going to go.
The tape decides.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's start letting the tape decide. Where are we going to start here?
Today we're going to start on the heel, on the back of the tape.
On the back and on the heel. How close to the...
Yeah.
Okay, so it's that like first, we're both using Warrior. No, we're not using
No,
Warriors.
Bauer.
But we both have diamond blades, so that's a good start for me. I need all the help I can get doing this.
That's all right.
All right, and we're using thin white tape today, right?
Yeah.
All righty.
And it's just basic.
Pretty standard tape job all the way down.
But you have to make sure you get like on the opposite side of that.
On the opposite side
Yeah,
of...
so it's not peeking
on the
out.
tail. No peeking?
No peeking out.
No peeking. All righty, so you moved back to Moorhead. Back? Were you originally... No. You weren't originally from Moorhead, no.
No.
Okay.
I was born and raised in... Semi-raised in Phoenix, Arizona.
In Phoenix, all righty. So you moved to Moorhead when you were in the first grade.
Yeah.
So you've been in Moorhead long enough to kind of call it your hometown, right?
Yeah, for sure.
All righty. And when you lived in Moorhead, especially in those early years, Moorhead girls hockey wasn't very good. I remember a season of going 2-20 or something. What was the vibe in Moorhead like with the girls program not performing very well, especially compared to a dominant boys program?
Yeah, sadly, it was kind of a joke. People didn't take it seriously, which I understand. So all the eyes were on the boys program, and so now trying to flip that into our high school career has been challenging, but a good challenge.
And your freshman year was kind of the first year that Moorhead peaked its head over 500. Was there just something about your group outside of the talent? Was there a drive in your group that was just different from teams before?
Yeah, I think so. We grew up playing together in youth, and we kind of knew the vibe of going in. We're always going to be the underdogs. And so like comparing ourselves to the boys every day was kind of like our mentality. It was like, if this is what the boys are going to do, we're going to do it.
Wow.
And that slowly made the program turn around, I think.
Okay. Is that true, do you think, of a lot of towns where there's two really high quality programs, like Andover, for instance, has a really good boys program, really good girls program. Do you think that the programs compare themselves to each other? Yeah,
there's definitely like a competitive, like who's better. I mean, even in the world, it's always girls versus boys. And I think in hockey, it's a higher level of compete for sure.
Alrighty. You told me before we started recording that originally you didn't want to be a hockey player.
Yep.
Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, I grew up in the rink with my brother, always there. And so it became boring to be at the rink. And so when we moved from Phoenix to Minnesota and all the girls were playing hockey, I decided to try it out.
Okay. What did you do before that?
I was a gymnast.
A gymnast? What was your event?
I was on the beam.
On the beams. You know what? What is scarier? Getting in the way of a slap shot coming right at you or trying to do literally anything on the beams?
On the beam, for sure.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Because I watched gymnastics. And I'm like, how do you do any of this?
I would never do it again. And I was terrible, so.
You know, I think you found your calling.
Yeah, for sure.
Obviously, the coaching staff at the University of Minnesota thinks so too. That's where you're going to be headed next fall. What was it about Minnesota that sold you?
I just think the community and the girls that are there, just knowing that I'm going to go into a program with a lot of like-minded girls, and a coaching staff that pushes them for sure. Gotcha.
Being a transplant, was there any inkling that you might want to go out of state?
You know, not really. I really just like the lake area, and being in Minnesota, I think has changed, obviously, my career path. Of being
a little bit.
So I really like it here, and I kind of wanted to stay. So, okay. And I'm a homebody.
Oh, and you're a homebody. All right. All right. So we're doing tails now, right?
Yeah.
We're doing tails.
Yeah.
Tails starting on the back. Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna try to match you. I'm gonna try to be as cool as Kate Kosobud. There we go. Oh, almost lost it. Uh-oh. No, I got it. Okay. What's the craziest tape job you've ever done? If you change them up every game, I suppose there has to be some doozies in there.
Well, one time I got dared to just put one piece of tape on the bottom, like horizontally.
Like the Tim Stutzla?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was one game, but that's probably it.
That's it?
Yeah.
That's the craziest you've ever done?
Oh, yeah.
What do you think about the PWHL so far?
You know, I think it's really great. I mean, obviously there's only good things you can say about it right now, but being able to be a part of the generation that could possibly play in it in the future is nerve-wracking and exciting. So.
Well, I hope it's more exciting than nerve-wracking.
For sure.
Is that something that went into your college decision, that you wanted to find a program that could, for the first time, girls are young women, are looking for a college program that can send them to the next level? Because forever there was no next level, right?
Yeah.
Unless you played on the international team.
Right.
But was that part of your decision to go to the U?
I would say yeah. I think I'm always striving to be at the next level, but just being able to find the same mentality in girls is really my deciding factor.
Gotcha. Where does your level of physical play come from?
Having only brothers, I think.
Having only brothers, that's what makes you so aggressive. Huh?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Do you take a lot of pride in the physicality of your game? Because you're pretty well known for it.
Yeah, I think that's one piece of my game that I think I rely on every day. Is even if the skill level's not there that day, I know my physicality will be there.
Well, the skill has to be there. You're one of your team's leading scorers. I think you're third on your team in scoring.
Third, yeah.
What would you rather do? Would you rather rush the puck 200 feet or just lay somebody out and the ref not see it?
Lay somebody out.
Lay somebody. Okay. You know, I should have guessed
known.
that before I even asked the question.
Yeah.
All right. So where are we at? You've already done your.
Yeah, I'm ready to cut. I'm waiting for you.
You're ready to cut? You're waiting on me? Gosh dang it. There we go. All right. Now you're ready to cut. Where does the Moorhead program go from here? A couple of state tournament appearances. I don't think you guys have made it out of the first round yet, have you?
No, our last year was our first state tournament run in 17 years.
Oh, okay. All right.
So for a long time. But no, we have not. So we're hoping for.
What has to happen for that to occur?
Yeah, I think just being able to play as one. Sometimes we've struggled as maybe playing as individuals. So just coming together and relying on our teammates, for sure.
Gotcha. What is your role as a captain? How do you bring your team together to play as one? Is it something that starts in the locker room before you even hit the ice? Is it in-game management?
I think just before we hit the ice, like just getting everybody mentally ready. That's kind of my role. Getting people out of their slumps, for sure.
Gotcha.
With jokes.
How do you get people out? With jokes?
Jokes,
huh?
yeah.
All right, so what's
I mean, not like knock-knock jokes, but like...
Oh, not a knock-knock joke?
I mean, like...
Just kind of hoping for a knock-knock joke.
No.
What's your best slump buster joke?
Well, it's kind of like, it depends on the person.
Depends on the person.
Sometimes it's just like a slap right in the rear. So...
You know what? Fair enough. Are we going to start on top or bottom here with the cutting?
Oh, on the bottom.
On the bottom?
Yeah,
okay.
I'm with, yeah.
Oh, geez, I can already see a huge mistake here. What do you plan on majoring in at the U?
Pre-dental.
Pre-dental?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you don't need to go to the PWHL. You're all set. You've got your career figured out.
Yeah.
What is it about teeth that's so fascinating? Now I'm curious.
I have no idea. I just have always kind of been interested, and we make really good money, so.
You know what? Those are two good reasons to do something. Alrighty, I can already tell where I screwed up. The back doesn't look too bad. The front looks awful. I can see my blade poking through. Let's compare it to yours.
I mess up a little bit right there, but it's pretty good.
I think it looks great. Well, it's certainly better than this one. If you had to rate this one 1 through 10, what would you give me?
Generously, probably a 3.
Generously a 3?
Yeah.
Okay. Your real opinion?
Probably a 2.
Probably a 2.
Yeah.
Probably a 2. I'll take the 2 or the 3. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Kate Kosobud, Senior Defender, Player of the Year Finalist, Moorhead High School. Kate, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.